Is Avinash from Kitle Apar. This is regarding the epidemic now, second attack of this epidemic onto this world and the stock markets of India. Actually, if you look at the background, the markets were doing so well, and all of a sudden, this epidemic ruptured from China and started a southward journey in all over world stock market. But in India, what happened after 3 months, the sharp recovery is seen. But this time, this may not happen because the pain will be much deeper, much stronger, and you may not see those kind of returns which you have earned in last 6 months because of ups and downs in the market. Now, what will happen? The gradually, slowly, the markets will ease out, slow out, and may touch the levels which you may have never thought of. So I'm not bearish. I'm not saying that India will not do well. India may be doing well, but despite of that, the stock markets may not be giving you the returns which other investment could do now. So now the question is where to go, whether liquidate in the market or buy gold or get into real estate or sit quiet because cash is king. The theory of cash is king may not work because inflation is going on. So the theory of cash is king is outrightly rejected. Even if you hold cash, large amount of cash, and wait for opportunity to deploy that, then you earn a return. It may take a lifetime now because the era has gone. Cash is king now. It will not be cash is king and giving you the return. So the markets will now again not giving you well. The commodity markets again will not work because industry will suffer because of stock market. So what to do now? It is the only choice with the investors to go for gold, to go for silver. These are two metals in which you will see the sharp returns in the market, and gradually these will inch up. Can you imagine that what could be the gold price in 2025? If you have not calculated, go through the various journals of MIT, America, Switzerland, else anywhere. They have all projected that in Indian currency terms it will be 1,50,000 rupees per 10 gram versus present prevailing price of 48 odd thousand or 50,000. So it is time when you should invest in gold. Gradually come out of market either in the gold, and second best choice could be the real estate, which will again flourish. If not that sharp as gold, it could give you the return, but the real estate will ultimately give you better return than stock market or holding cash in form of FD or whatever form you can hold the cash in banks or mutual funds or even sovereign gold fund. So sovereign gold fund will again give you a better return. So if you have to invest in the gold, I am not saying you buy a gold bar and go to that Tanishq or elsewhere. But the idea is to buy ETF, collect ETF or convert your entire investment into ETFs of gold. And silver is again a commodity wherein you can trade rather, because the gold and silver ratios will be maintained all over world, which has been maintained since last 30 years. So if gold is projected for 1,50,000 in 2025, so how come the silver could creep around 50, 60,000 or odd 70,000? So naturally it will also double. So some 25% investment could be placed in the silver, and rest of 50% can be placed in the gold. Balance 25% you should hold in cash form only for your the purpose of investment criteria elsewhere. Sometimes some opportunity arises in even stock market. So 25,000 rupees we can allot for that, 25% rather. So this is the view which has come out because of this epidemic. And if epidemic goes cool and calm downs or goes away from India, then this statement will have no relevance in that case. But if it continues, you need to look at and hear it, that what it really says about, and what is the crux of issue, and what is left on the table now to the investors. Thank you.